I'm back. So it's been a little while since I've done a vlog. I don't even know if I did one after Megaplex ended, which was, oh gosh, almost 2 months ago now. Megaplex was a lot of fun, if I didn't talk about it then. I had a lot of fun in the Artist Alley. I made more sales than I expected. I got to meet a lot of new people. I attended some panels. I hosted 2 panels of my own. One of them I talked about making and keeping friends in the furry fandom, and the other one was a meetup for makers, and that was a lot of fun just because I basically just set up a room and let people talk about the things they were interested in, and a bonus, I got to learn a lot too. I learned about some other tools and techniques for laser cutting that I was not aware of and saw some of the results that people had, and it really makes me want to invest in a new machine when I can. But, for now, I'm sticking with making stickers and making the slow cut things that I do and all that. And I'm also really happy that in that time frame, the weather has gotten comparably nicer out. It's still, it gets up to, I think it's about 85 today, but we've had it, get into the 60s in the morning, and that's wonderful. I have really been missing some bearable weather. But yeah, in that time, I just haven't really made the time to do vlogging. I don't know, I have a lot of reasons for that. But cards on the table, one of it is just general malaise and depression. I've had a lot of things going on to manage and take care of, and that's been really stressful. And I just haven't really felt, inspired, and I realized that, like consistent doesn't mean having inspiration all the time. It means doing the work every week, every time we have it set. So I still publish my newsletter, and I still do that weekly, even though, I don't always know what I want to talk about in it until I start writing it. Same as I don't know what I'm going to talk about here until I start saying it. But I know I've said this before. I have a lot of ideas for this channel, and so I want to keep it going. And I've begun working on scripts for some other videos that will be a bit more, scripted, rehearsed, academic, things like that probably aren't going to go on this channel. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet, but I know that I want to have a place where I could just talk to people and share positive things, share productivity, share tips, things like that. And I think that's going to be this channel, the one that is more representative of me. I'll probably start using my PingTubers more as well. And then I'm going to have something else that can be a bit more polished productions, just because I'm worried about, I think it'll be less work to do that than to have to show people, 2 different things to focus on, or I'll just smack my microphone. One of the things that's been bugging me was the lack of new work coming in lately. This year has admittedly not been, the best year for me getting new work. And so over the past month or so, I've started reaching out to more people directly, and that's had a really positive impact. A few of my friends have shared work with me, shared connections, people in their network who are looking for some web development work. And I've already started some paid projects with some other people that I know. And even just before getting on this recording, I was sent an invite to an interview for some work. So I'm really happy about that. I'm feeling like I'm getting into that space where I can, do that kind of, I always like talking about productivity, but hate talking about it as in this is what makes it important. But, at the same time, I need to make money to live and everything. And I'm thankful now that I'm starting to get some more of that. And so I'm really happy to be able to have new things coming in. And I want to share some of the new projects that I've been working on with you, at least the not client work projects. Which leads me into my next thing. I've been talking about doing a Patreon for years, and I have one to help cover the server costs for Tech.lgbt, the Mastodon server that I run. And that's been, a tremendous help for the 2 years that we've been taking in donations ever since things really picked up with Twitter and, more people moving over and the server costs skyrocketing. But I want something that can help be a backstop for my personal projects. I've been developing more plugins and themes to give away to people, some browser extensions. I still do plenty of non-paid work for people, just jump in and help out. Still make tutorials. I was just at an event giving a workshop on building a custom WordPress block, and I wrote blog posts and code guides and things for that so other people can use it. And so I want to take all of those things and kind of bundle them up into, like a here's who I am and here's why I think that you would get value out of helping me to keep doing this stuff. And quite honestly, it's always just been that fantasy of mine and pretty much everyone else that we can do the thing that we enjoy doing and have other people support us for it. And so, not only do I want that to, again, be able to make some money and continue living, but also if people do donate, that, shows me that there are people interested in the things that I do. And, sometimes it can be kind of a void when you just put things out there and everyone's putting things out there on social media, and then you don't always get like great feedback from people. So more direct feedback, what could be better direct feedback than someone willing to pay for some things that you do. Speaking of WordPress, you may know that there's a lot of, I'll call it drama. There's a lot of things that's been going on in the WordPress world over the past month. I do not agree with 99% of the actions taken by the WordPress co-founder over the past month. I'm not taking that as I specifically support or endorse any one company, like the hosting company that he's feuding with or anything like that. But he's definitely going about it in a way that I think is detrimental to the communities that he says he's helping to protect. And I've made a lot of changes in how I'm giving back my time. I'm trying to start volunteering with more different organizations now than doing things directly with the WordPress Foundation. I realized that I had already slowed down a bit during the pandemic, but it feels like it's time to put my focus elsewhere, despite really enjoying the community, really being thankful for the people I've met there over the years and who've taught me so much and who've, again, done so much to help shape my life the way it is. I specifically wore a Code is Poetry shirt that I was given at WordCamp a few months ago. This is one from the WordPress Foundation, and while I don't want to be directly associated with some of the things that that Matt has done in the name of the foundation over the past month, I want to acknowledge that I do think code is poetry, and I think it's a beautiful way to represent some parts of the world, and it's a beautiful way to to bring things into existence. And that's really what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to bring things into existence that I think provide value, whether, artistically and aesthetically, or direct value to other people's businesses. I should probably move this mic in the future, but that's the main, I think that's everything I wanted to cover right now. I'm not doing as much WordPress community stuff, but I am still doing WordPress development. I am always looking for some WordPress work, and I've been thankful to get a lot of work recently, or at least starting to get work recently again. I'm launching a Patreon. I'm going to be putting the link in the comments for the blog, and I don't know, I'm hoping I'm getting back to a place where I will be making videos that are a bit more than just me rambling on, the thing I keep saying that I'm going to be doing. So my hope is next week look for a more explicit and concrete schedule, because I already have a few things planned out, and that is one of the things I'm going to be working on after this. But for now, I also need to figure out good intros and outros. If you have any ideas, feel free to share them. I've been toying around with a few, rambling on to say, have a great day. You are important. Thank you for being here.